Paul Garucci, Guerrucci, Special Enforcement Section Commander. So thank you for coming and inquiring about the recent smash and grabs that we're investigating. We noticed a spike in commercial smash and grabs and robberies that actually began April 5th. Very quickly we recognized this pattern, and we put together a complex investigative team of approximately 20 officers and detectives and various federal partners that we work with. And we began to investigate these series of smash and grabs, which continued into the next evening. We also shifted resources within our uniform division as well, and put additional manpower in those areas where we saw a spike in these burglaries. Subsequent to that, we made significant progress in identifying individuals that we believe are involved in this recent rash of smash and grabs. We've been able to identify several of the vehicles that were used and have recovered those vehicles and processed them for evidence. Subsequent to that, we have obtained significant evidence that we are forensically analyzing that will help us move this investigation forward. We do believe that there's an element of gang activity that we've been able to identify through our investigation, which translates to when the warrants that we foresee being obtained in the near future, we will also put gang charges on those individuals. We also want to include that if there's any type of interstate commerce on this, which we believe there is, that we are considering the possibility of federal charges on all these individuals. We have made significant progress. We've also noticed no smash and grabs of this magnitude since we began our investigation. Are there any questions?
What are some of the locations that were hit?
Well, there are multiple locations that we believe are involved, and I can provide that list for you later. We believe that at least 15 to 20 commercial businesses are part of our initial investigation. Now, we also believe that they might have been involved in some other type crimes like robberies, and so we have our commercial robbery unit involved in this investigation as well. Also, our federal investigation units are involved. But it could expand, so we will consider all possibilities. Most of the vehicles that were used in these were stolen vehicles, so we'll be investigating that angle as well.
You said 15 or 20 businesses. How many suspects are we looking at?
Multiple suspects, I would say at least 10. Could go as many as 20. And anybody who's involved in these crimes or has a nexus to it, meaning if you were part of stealing the car, part of the actual burglaries themselves, selling the merchandise that were taken in these burglaries, you're subject to arrest.
One of the more memorable ones recently was the Moda men's clothing store over in Buckhead. How does that factor into this investigation?
We believe that those individuals may be responsible for others, so they are part of our complex investigation right now. We do have some significant leads to follow up with on that particular case as well. That was a little unusual because it was a daytime robbery. So it doesn't really fit a smash and grab per se, but it is going to be part of this investigation.
Do you believe that these individuals are part of the same gang where you made an arrest a couple of months ago when you arrested those 6 individuals?
No, they may be part loosely. You know, a lot of gangs, it's hard to tell exactly who they associate with. So that's still under investigation. It's a possibility, but the individuals that were arrested a few months ago they're not the same group.
I know that last Thursday there was a smash and grab in Inman Park, a very distinct vehicle. It was that Dodge with the green racing stripe.
Yes.
Almost the exact same.
A Dodge Challenger.
Yeah.
Yes.
In that high-speed chase on I-20, do you believe those are the same people?
We believe that is the vehicle that was used in our smash and grabs. So we've been working closely with other jurisdictions, multiple other jurisdictions. That one just happened to be Conyers and Rockdale Sheriff who apprehended those individuals. So we are working together to see if there's a nexus with the individuals that were actually apprehended in that vehicle. But that was the vehicle that was used in our smash and grabs.
So it's the same vehicle, but not necessarily?
Well, we're still working on, we have a lot of work to do on this case forensically, but we do have a lot of evidence and a lot of leads to follow up on.
Do you expect that there's different group, maybe they're all part of the same gang, if you will, but it's 5 guys doing this one, 5 guys doing that one? Or do you think it's the same suspects doing every single hit?
I believe that we have several groups, but we have significant leads on all the groups that we're looking into on this investigation. In other words, there may be several groups, but we're all lumping them together in this complex investigation because there is ties one way or another.
Can you talk about the task force a little bit and what officers will do daily?
What we're doing daily is going back out to the incident locations. We're canvassing the area. We're obtaining video surveillance. There's cameras all over the city that are run by our video integration center. So we're getting a massive amount of video from them. We're also, with our federal partners, if we need any technology analysis, they're helping us with that. We have those units work within our department, so it's a very close relationship. And then we also are having to process the vehicles as we recover them. There's generally significant evidence in those vehicles as well, so a lot of groundwork.
What's the threat here to the community that makes it so imperative that you guys do catch these suspects?
Well, it's just the degree of violence when they're committing these crimes. You know, they commit significant damage when they enter these businesses through smashing a vehicle through it and just their reckless activities during these crimes. So, we would like to ask the public if they see anything suspicious in regards to smash and grabs or burglaries at any commercial facility to please call police. However insignificant they may think what they see is, please report it to us, especially tag numbers or any type of descriptors that can help us.
Are these all over town or primarily Inland Park and Buckhead?
They're spread out. You know, they're spread out throughout the city. So.
Last questions? I know it's almost noon for TV people.
Is there like a gang leader who sends the gang members out? How does that work?
The gang system, there is a hierarchy. So we are investigating that, and that will become a significant part of this investigation. When we actually start to arrest people, those gang charges will be applicable.
All right, thank y'all.